Taking a look at the FX markets today, I want to focus on the Japanese yen today. The Japanese yen under some selling pressure. We saw it down on the day. We saw it down at the 90.55 level. I'm taking out the zeros there, but 90.55 was the settle price. We saw a high at 91.08 and a low of 90.54. So we saw it settle just off of the lows of the day. And we saw this continued selling pressure now really, I think, primarily due to the fact that we saw the equity markets bounce once again today. We're seeing, again, some repositioning here, and we're seeing a little bit of that defensive positioning coming out of the market. We saw the bonds under some pressure today, as well as the Japanese yen. So I think that's part of the driving factor here. And when you look at the downward movement today, I want to point out that we did see a little pickup in volume in the yen volume today. We saw basically about a 2-month average around 95,000 contracts traded. Today we saw a high of 119,000 contracts traded. So definitely above average volume here with the selling pressure. Again, pointing out some of the factors, the stock market I think is one of the big factors here as we see the equity markets reverberating here, and some of the volatility in equity markets. Now we've seen a bid come back in, and we see that continuing to push the yen lower. Also, I think some of the dynamics as far as the trend that's in place right now. When you look at the trend, we're seeing the yen under some significant pressure here. After peaking a couple of weeks ago, we are seeing a downward trend here in the yen. And I think if you look at a low of 89.34, if we continue to see this downward pressure, that would be the retest low, I think, right now. And you are looking at what would appear to be a double top, a short-term double top in the Japanese yen. So I think as you continue to see these equity markets reverberate with the U.S.-China trade relations and negotiations and some of the other dynamics within the marketplace, that if we do see the equity markets hold together here, we'll see the Japanese yen under some pressure and possibly retesting those lows around 89.34.